Have you ever caught yourself hesitating before telling someone your rates? Or maybe you've heard that healing is a gift and shouldn't come with a price tag. I know exactly how that feels, and today we're going to transform that uncertainty into confidence. By the end of this broadcast, you'll have a clear framework for pricing your healing services in a way that honors both your gifts and your needs. No more guilt, no more second guessing, just clarity and confidence in your worth. Welcome to Helping Healers Succeed. You felt the call to heal, to make a real difference in people's lives, but you also know that turning your gift into a thriving, sustainable career can feel overwhelming. You're invited to join me, Dr. Anastasia Chopelas, a physicist turned energy healer, as your guide with tips, stories, and interviews for building a successful healing practice with confidence and ease, using practical strategies, science-based insights, and inspiration to help you increase your impact and income without burning out. Welcome back. Let me share something personal. When I first started my practice, I charged barely enough to cover my expenses. I remember the first time I decided to raise my rates. My heart was pounding as I practiced saying the new number over and over again in the mirror. When I finally told my first potential client, something unexpected happened. They nodded and said, "Wow, that sounds about right. Yes, I'll do it." The second client actually asked if I was that good. And you know what? That question helped me realize something crucial. People often equate price with value. According to a 2023 study by the Healing Arts Professional Association, 68% of the alternative healing practitioners report experiencing burnout within the first 2 years, primarily due to undercharging for their services. Even more telling, 72% of the practitioners who charge below market rate report considering leaving their practice within 3 years. One of my students, Sarah, transformed her practice by implementing value-based pricing. She went from seeing 30 clients a week at low rates to working with 10 to 15 clients at premium rates. Not only did her income increase, but her client outcomes improved because she was fresher, happier, and had more energy to invest in each session. And what does charging what your services are worth mean, or value-based pricing? No, it's not what you think they are worth. It's what they are worth to the person seeing you for your services. Let's consider this to help you understand your unique value. Your combination of training, experience, and intuitive gifts is unique. You do what no one else does in just the same way. Your personality and energy will resonate with just the right person. They will gravitate towards you. Your life experience and personal healing journey contribute to your effectiveness, especially if you are a deep thinker. You have watched others go through their difficulties and looked for solutions for them. You are able to answer their questions in ways no one else can. Often, there are those that equate the skills and abilities you took years to hone as a gift and think this should be given away for free. This adds confusion to the mix and can bring up guilt feelings for you. Consider how much your services can change the lives of the people you help. First off, document the lasting changes your clients experience. In my experience, people forget what they were like before. They also forget that you shifted their reality in subtle ways. I had to remind people what they were like before they started working with me. One transformation even blew me away. One of my former clients lost 45 pounds in the 2 months after our 3 sessions together. I complimented her and asked her what brought this on, and she says, one day she just got up and started walking daily. She forgot that I just completed a short healing process with her that allowed her to recover her energy so she could get up and start walking. Keep documents with your readings and sessions to remind them. Next, consider the ripple effect of healing. meaning that once they are on their way to transformation, everything around them must change. It's simple physics. Once their energy has shifted, the energy of everything around them must shift in order for it to balance out. They will either keep the transformed relationships in their families and friendships and to their work, or move on. Last, your work will help prevent recurrence of the problems they had before they came to see you. This can be programmed into how you work with them or keep an ongoing maintenance program with them. They won't have to suffer the same way ever again. Develop a way to create a sustainable practice. This means no more freebies or low prices until you can support yourself comfortably. I've covered how valuable your services are to others to help you understand that there's no reason to hold back on charging the fair market rate for your services. If you are able to sustain yourself on just your healing or coaching services, you can help more people long term. Let's address the elephant in the room, pricing anxiety. Remember, you've invested thousands of hours in developing your skills and perhaps even thousands of dollars gaining certifications and skills from other practitioners to help increase your ability to help more people. Medical professionals, therapists, and other healers all charge for their expertise, and it isn't inexpensive, even after insurance. No one would ask them for free or low-cost services. Let's consider how much the average American spends annually on health care. $14,570. Yes, I just looked that up. It's 17% of the GDP, or gross domestic product. Your work often prevents costly medical interventions, making your services not just valuable, but potentially cost-saving for clients. The number one cause of bankruptcies in the United States is medical cost overrun, and much of these are caused by medical error, which you help reduce. Next, there is the requirement of energy balance. Giving away low-cost or free healing doesn't work for the most part. There needs to be an energy exchange. You receive energy for facilitating the healing, and that energy is in the form of money or some other service you need or want. And here's a quick tip: don't accept something you don't want for your services. Clear energy exchange creates healthier boundaries. I've watched my time and efforts wasted by working for too low of a price. First, the client didn't value it. Second, they didn't do the little bits of homework I recommended to help them sustain and accelerate the healing process. And third, the universe somehow balances energy. Professional and fair pricing attracts a more committed client and allows the healing to proceed. And last, I don't need to remind you of feeling or becoming burned out. Whenever I priced my packages too low, I could feel the life drain out of me. I never equated what I was paid for what quality service I would deliver, but this was a lesson to me to take care of my energy and not give away my healing for too little. So let's talk about practical pricing strategies. Depending on where you live and what the local rates are for talk therapists, for example, or other healers, you can use the following as a guideline. On the low end, a healer could charge $150 for a 1-hour session, and on the high end, $500. This is on par with talk therapist rates and generally vary depending on the city you live in. In the cities where homes are over $1 million for a modest home, you can be sure that a rate of $300 per session is totally acceptable. Charging too low will make it seem like your abilities and skills aren't what they should be, and people might skip you over for a less qualified but more expensive alternative. Make sure you include everything they get with a session, including any add-ons or extras. For example, I often cut a special audio for a particular condition to support their healing. I also do brief follow-up sessions, which are included in the base price. Each session comes with a month of texting support. This will increase the perceived value of your private sessions. You can also do group programs for a reduced rate and add a VIP intensive experience for a higher rate. So just to remind you, pricing isn't just about numbers. It's about creating a sustainable practice that allows you to serve at your highest level. When you honor your worth, you give others permission to value themselves too, and also to value you. As a first step to protecting your energy when you work with others, get my free course called Healing Safety. Go to healersu.com/safety. Thank you for tuning in to Helping Healers Succeed podcast. You'll find resources and show notes on our website at helpinghealerssucceed.com. Yes, I rebranded it because this is more in line with my objectives. Until next time, I'm Dr. Anastasia Chopelas, sending you golden healing light and success vibes on your journey to becoming a powerful, confident healer, coach, or intuitive. Remember, your gifts are so needed in this world.